Alright, now due to the massive amount of music on Chris Brown's newest album, I am going to listen to disc 1 of Chris Brown's newest album. And I already listened to disc 1. Now for all of you who have Spotify or Tidal, I know they don't like split up into discs or disses. So I'm just going to tell you, disc 1 is from Lost and Found to Hurt the Same, So I'm just going to give you that brief information. So for all you people who don't know about Chris Brown is an R&B crooner who gained popularity in 2005 when he did a song Run It, which was a rewrite of Yeah by Usher, which Usher is actually on this album, but that's something else. Of course, he was about to be the next Michael Jackson, but he hit Rihanna, which I like to say that Michael Jackson, he supposedly raped kids, but this guy hitting Rihanna almost ended his career. I mean, Michael Jackson, after the sexual allegation, had more buzz than Chris Brown after the R&B thing. Kind of shows how gynocentric the world is. But that's neither here or there. Of course, he came out with a few lackluster albums, Transformer, and he also came out with that album Royalty. I didn't really feel it that much. He came out with the album Fame, which I kind of didn't feel either. So I'm going into this newest album, Afraid, because Chris Brown, he's dropping a track listing of over 40 plus songs, and I was thinking, shit, how can I survive this? So I analyzed the first disc, and here's what I got. Okay, Lost and Found is of course a pretty good song. It has this acoustic guitar in it that's not really that good comparative to the other songs that have acoustic guitar, but it's pretty decent. Private, it's very vulgar, like one of the most vulgar tracks on the album, but overall, it's very good. Juicy Booty is kind of like this West Coast G-Funk mixed with disco. I'm really digging it. It was pretty aight. Question is, of course, opening us to the idea that Chris Brown is taking way too much influence from Drake because he's trying a little bit of patois. Heartbreak on a Full Moon, it of course have this like Spanish feel to it. I'm really digging it very much. All right, now we get to the next two tracks, Roses and Confidence, which I both like. Roses is about how a love of Chris Brown wants some flowers, and overall it's one of the more thought out and full track listing on here. And for a period, there was no cursing, like Questions and also Heartbreak, so that's good. Confidence, I see it as a song about female empowerment because he's attracted to this girl because he's not insecure or she's not insecure. Rock Your Body have a nice build up to an EDM drop I really care about. Tempo, it kind of sounds like Chris Brown's producer made this song because he's saying speed up the tempo, speed up the tempo. Kinda, I was okay with it. Handle It, like I really wasn't cool with the whole auto-tune that Lil Yachty uses, but Dej Loaf, pure nice energy with her vocals really make it stand out. Sip was the only song that I found to be very generic. Nothing I can really say about it that much. Didn't really like it. Everybody Knows I like it because it's talking about how a friend and her friends would like to sabotage their relationship and love. I think that the whole hook could have been better, but hey, the verses flames. Oh yeah, I played that little clip because this is actually a reference to like Deuces, where Drake says, "I'll fuck you right, I will," which was another reference to an Usher song that was nice and smooth. So yeah, Usher's on this album, and of course I said that Chris Brown sounds like he was inspired by Drake to use a little bit of patois, even though this guy's not Jamaican. But that's neither here or there. Oh yeah, there was a little part where I swear there was a little kid saying pass a blunt. I don't know if that was high-pitched vocals or whatever, but that stuff it didn't sound like that weird. Sounded very weird, I should say. All right, Hope You Do is a song where I really like how his voice merges with the beat, the EDM beat, like really nice. This Ain't is a song about having non-commitment sex that I really feel is pretty cool. Pull Up is a song I really like. I don't know if it's a piano sample or whatever, but it sounds like it was inspired by Raindrops to me. Party, again, a very nice single, a very nice track, a turn-up track that I really think is cool. And I also like Sensei with its saxophone song, or saxophone sample, I should say. I might as well just play it. Do you hear that saxophone? Pretty nice. This shows a different in the instrumentals and everything. I really appreciate it. Then we hit the song Summer Breeze, which again is another song I don't like. Like Sip and Summer Breeze is a song I don't like. It has ad-libs that remind me of To My Bed, but it still doesn't work for me. Now, No Exit have a very much nice guitar sample that I'm really feeling. Very nice. Like, do you hear that? I did not know this would be that much diversity in the whole instrumentals. Now, Pills and Automobiles, pretty nice song. I heard it as a single, and I kind of think that it's kiddish little vocals where he says, "Get to it," very much sound very nice, I have to say. Now, the only people who really stood out to me when it comes to the features is Ace Boogie with a Hoodie, or A Boogie with a Hoodie, because he sounded sincere that he really cares about this girl, you know. And also Kodak Black, he sounds like he's speaking English on this song, like, to tell you the truth. Now, Hurt the Same is about how when you take drugs and the pre-sober you that took the drugs and the post-sober you after the drugs wear off will still feel the same, and that nothing will change until you deal with your emotions. All right, so that's track 1 to track 22. And overall, that's my feeling on each track, you know. And this is only part 1. I'm gonna do a part 2 because I only had like 1 day to listen to the first disc. So that was from 1 to 22. And I'm not gonna give you a grade or anything. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel. On the second part of the whole album review, I'm gonna give you a grade because I need to listen to part 2. I'm listening to this album how he set it up with the disc, not so much as a whole thing because the album's like 2 hours. So please like and subscribe, share the video, post your comment, and I am out, guys.